Hello and welcome back to the Metta Minds with Miss Helene Let's Talk About It sessions. Today we are talking about beauty in mindfulness. To me, beauty in mindfulness can be summarized into a couple of sentences. And that is, when you're being mindful, you have concentration and awareness of yourself. You say what you actually feel and you do what you actually want to do. That seems so basic, and you'll be like, yes, I already do that. I say what I want to say and I do what I want to do. I say what I feel. But in actual fact, we don't. A lot of the time we don't. What comes out is actually something masked in our past fears and our worries and our stresses, rather than being present in that moment, especially when it comes to being hurt, worrying, or feeling stressed. Being mindful is being diligently aware and attentive of the things that we do, the things that we feel, and the ideas and thoughts that we have. Being aware of our feelings gives us so much power, which is why it's so important to do. Understand why an unpleasant feeling comes about. Understand why that feeling goes away. Understand why a pleasant feeling comes about and why that pleasant feeling goes away. All this is having a deep analysis and a deep understanding of who we are as a person, because nobody else is the same as you. You're not going to have the same needs as wants as someone else. Your past is going to impact who you are today, and no one else shares the same thing as you. The beauty of practicing mindfulness is not allowing your hurt, your worries, and your stresses to act unaware onto someone else. You are focused and you're aware and you're conscious of who you are at every moment in time. Easier said than done, and it requires so much practice, just like with anything else. But it all starts with allowing yourself to feel anything, unpleasant or pleasant, and then figuring out why it came about and how can I make it go away. This is how you become mindful and practice being mindful. Going for walks, meditating, coloring in, drawing, doing something creative, making with your hands, but something that allows you to be in that moment, being conscious of where you are, your surroundings, and also the task that you are doing. You are practicing that muscle in your brain that is allowing you to be aware and conscious of who you are and what you're doing. We cannot control the actions or reactions of other people. We can only control the reactions or actions of ourselves. And being mindful allows us to be aware of, what are our triggers? What are our unpleasant feelings? Why is that coming? And knowing that actually these reactions are mine and not a part of someone else. Knowing that means that we don't blame someone else for our reaction. You could say one thing to 3 different people and they could all react differently, because they all have different pasts, and all those things are going to influence your present moment. So then being aware at that moment that, hang on, this is triggering me right now because of what they're saying, because of this, is being mindful. And then knowing, okay, how do I balance this unpleasant feeling? I know how to bring pleasant feelings into my life, so let me cultivate more of that. Let me understand myself more. The more awareness we bring into our life, the more ability we have and the more influence we have in making a change in it. The more that we can then influence and create moments of happiness and peace, and less of unpleasant ones.